Slow. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the craziest Saturday Night Live sketches that were destined to fly off the handle because of the script, acting, and/or premise.
Each chicken looks as good as this one. That's a chicken man guarantee.
Number 50, Black Panther New Scene. Fans of the Marvel film Black Panther and Saturday Night Live get their wish for a dream collaboration. With T'Challa in the spirit realm, he runs into some relatives. It all plays like a typical parody until Kenan Thompson shows up.
I am a panther.
And I am a panther.
Yeah, for some reason I'm a warthog. Probably because I'm round and I'm friendly, and every now and then I eat a little trash.
The SNL veteran brings the funny as the goofy Uncle Mbutu. Thompson casually tips the scales, forcing the others to deal with his character's behavior.
There are men who are committed to
baby
justice.
lion
I
with
said
the cheese
no, committed to peace.
Come on, try a little bit of it. Try some of it. Try a little bit of it.
I don't want it!
This includes one reference to The Lion King that leaves Sterling K. Brown and Leslie Jones in stitches. If you're anything like us, you were probably laughing along with the hilarious singing.
Stuff. Check this here out. Yeah, that's still frozen.
Number 49, Deep Quote Game Night. Despite some of his action roles, Daniel Craig is a surprisingly great SNL host.
I can start. You're a wizard, Harry.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
She's right. Stuff gets the point.
His appearance in this sketch only solidifies his ability to embrace comedy. At a dinner party, his character pairs up with Heidi Gardner's cinephile for an absurd game. The two-handed sketch revs up as Craig fights through the giggles with Kate McKinnon.
What are you? A flick daddy?
Only the biggest flick daddy you'll ever meet in your whole life.
Louis, how? You have a job.
No, I don't. I got fired 6 months ago.
Gardner keeps a straight face throughout, but the Bond actor takes a moment to collect himself. McKinnon's interruptions only make it harder for the host to keep his cool. By the end, this high-octane trivia session lands with more than a few unplanned chuckles. We are not surprised with these out-of-pocket quotes.
I got it.
The Notebook. I knew it was Gosling from your tongue.
Number 48, Weekend Update. Rebecca LaRue, the flirting expert. For those looking to learn about flirting, you might not find anything helpful here. This Weekend Update segment involves Kristen Wiig's Rebecca LaRue causing hilarity instead.
I see what you're doing, flattering me by listening to show that you're interested. That's a great tip.
I don't know. Maybe.
The comedian plays a woman that seems more invested in getting with Seth Meyers, leading to some crazy hijinks. Wiig is more than happy to perform some physical comedy.
Rebecca.
With Meyers trying to keep a straight face, the scene becomes pure chaos as the anchor's co-star inches closer. These two being longtime collaborators only heightens the chemistry. Given that they're already friends, the screen duo capitalizes on some awkward positions.
Rebecca, stop. Rebecca! What are you doing?
Number 47, Barnes and Noble firing. Preparing to go out on top, Niff and Dana unleash a historic rant on what could be their last day.
And if you like games so much, Buckethead, how about charades? One word, a person. I don't know. I pee all the time. Oh, it's that dumbass Nora.
Their Barnes and Noble boss has other plans in this fun scene. This sketch includes most of the cast in silly bit parts, but Tim Robinson stands out in more ways than one.
I would never find any person in this room except Carl. Oh, no. Except for Carl. Reads a beard, he's old, he's useless. He's just that good to me.
He has a bubbly goofball energy here that finally breaks up Kevin Hart in the final minutes. It's an entertaining sketch that could explode at any point given the amount of talent here. Robinson ends up turning the tide, with the stand-up host unable to complete his scene with a straight face.
Well, that's the way the popcorn pops. Back to the drawing board. Okay, see you again.
Number 46, Erin Brockovich. There's almost no chance that Ryan Gosling makes it through a sketch without losing it. During one of his hosting stints, the Drive star went wild across a slew of random sketches. This includes the strangest and most enjoyable nod to Erin Brockovich.
Here's a letter for you. Why?
The thing I asked my wife and my dad when he left. The answer my mama gave me.
Parodying the movie's quippy dialogue, the scene builds between Chloe Fineman and Gosling. The host struggles under his facial hair to eke out the lines.
We're better off being friends.
Friends? You say friends? Well, I know some friends. Chandler, Rachel, Joey, Ross, Monica, Phoebe, and Central Perk.
By the time that Kenan Thompson shows up, it's already gone off the rails a few times. You don't need to know anything about the Oscar-winning movie to enjoy these unhinged performances.
Pow! That's me doing karate on the bats. How's that for sound?
It's good. It's really good.
Number 45, The Wig. For this 1980s SNL sketch, Martin Short appears as a hypnotist father with a daughter played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Once Billy Crystal's Larry shows up in a wig, things get even more interesting.
Now, when you speak of this sex stuff with Sharon, why do you assume that she'll go along with it?
Because she'll have sex with anyone who'll buy her a hamburger.
Crystal's hairpiece goes rogue thanks to Short and sets up a huge payoff. Later in the sketch, Short notices the new hairline and makes a big fix.
Can you leave the door unlocked tonight? Because I think I'm going to be out really, really late.
Really late? Sharon will be home at...
The trio finds it in their hearts to continue despite some breaking. Even three comedy legends can slip up. But we think this mistake makes for a highlight of the 1984-85 season. The wardrobe malfunction upgrades the scene with some great improvisation.
Sharon will be home at 10:45, sir.
Well, that's good news.
She'll be home at 10:45.
Well, with the extra time, do something with that part.
Number 44, Weekend Update, a guy who just walked into a spiderweb on Trump's tariffs. Over the years, SNL has done almost every Trump joke they can possibly write. This prompts some clever twists, like in this Weekend Update segment. Mikey Day's character comes out to talk politics, but he's much more concerned with his run-in with a spiderweb.
I like to tell... I feel something. There's a spider on me! There's a spider on me!
The performer then leaps up to tear away at his clothes. Unsurprisingly, Colin Jost and Michael Che react as Day throws himself around. It is a loud, manic, and enjoyable watch. There's only a few ways you can do this sketch without having to wing it at some point. The main comedian does not hurt himself too badly, but he does get some well-deserved laughs.
Sorry. Should I still talk about Tara? No!
Number 43, Sandler Family Reunion. With this many Adam Sandler impressions in one place, you can only imagine what could go wrong. The SNL cast assembles with a comedy veteran to do some fantastic work. As the host reunites with his fake family members, Kyle Mooney and Mikey Day are among the brave souls that step up with prepared voices.
I got a divorce, very messy.
She wasn't screwing, he's the best of friends.
Oh, ha ha, shut it!
You shut it!
It's incredible to watch as Jimmy Fallon also shows up to say gibberish.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But the doctor says it's nothing to worry about.
Sandler hangs on for dear life as Fallon steals the scene, forcing everyone to reassess their comedic instincts. There's also a surprising cameo from Shawn Mendes to make things even stranger.
Stop looking at me, Sean. Stop. Come on, take the picture. Take it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Number 42, Every Garth and Kat. When these two songsmiths show up, you know you're in for a chaotic time. Garth and Kat always seem to be making things up as they go along.
California, oh man. Dracula's surfing.
For various holidays and celebrations, the duo appears on Weekend Update to deliver their thoughts via music. Fred Armisen and Kristen Wiig struggle to get through each segment without laughing.
Pilgrims are always friendly unless they're pushed to their limits. Because there's not one pilgrim who's gonna be mad forever, right?
Considering how much improvisation is needed, there is no way to ever know what will happen next. Let's just say that there's some awesome fails along the way as Seth Meyers plays referee. No matter what goes down, these bizarre compositions provide guaranteed giggles.
I mean, this is fantastic.
Thank you for taking me to the dentist all the time.
I fell for it again. Garth and Kat, everybody.
Number 41, the bathroom attendant. You don't see them much outside of fancy restaurants, but bathroom attendants make the experience much different. Saturday Night Live plays with this concept in a confined setting. Once inside, Harvey Keitel's character is greeted by Kevin Nealon's overzealous attendant.
I just had to, use the head.
Well, you came to the right place then, sir.
The latter tries to be helpful, but you can only do so much in a room meant for one. You're surprised that the scene partners don't bump into each other the entire time.
Air freshener, I have lilac, rose, peaches and cream, new car.
No.
Keitel nearly breaks a few times just trying to keep up with it all, clearly up against a comedy pro. Nealon holds down the script despite everything going against him. This might be an underseen sketch, but it is another highlight from an amazing SNL decade.
Not necessary.
Oh, alrighty. Let me get those for you, sir.
Please. I can handle it.
Alrighty, fair enough.
Number 40, sauce. When family comes to visit, these grandparents seem more interested in each other than serving the food.
You see what I got to put up with, huh?
She put up with that because she liked the way I make love to her. Short and slow.
This prompts one goofy sketch thanks to Kate McKinnon and David Harbour. The former digs into her character, with the two pushing their accent skills to the limit. It's funny to watch these two performers literally play off of each other. When McKinnon tries to have Harbour eat the sauce, the host starts to crack under the pressure. We can't blame him considering he's playing opposite a fierce comedic presence. What else can you do when an SNL cast member tries to feed you on live TV?
Oh, Marco, no, we do this sauce, huh?
No, let's get on the table, come on.
Number 39, Escorts. If this sketch is any indication, one voice changes everything in comedy. Two escorts arrive for what could have been a routine night.
I will kiss, but only with this amount of tongue.
Is your tongue out? I allow kissing with full tongue, but only on the cheek.
With Emily Blunt as one of the performers, this sketch goes even farther than others might go. The actress then does a silly British accent that changes the tone.
I only do Patty Pendergast.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's an original character. She's a clumsy maid, and she has a catchphrase. Oopsie doopsie, I muffed it up again!
While she tries to stay in character, the host chuckles after some quick roleplay. She later takes a fall and finds herself laughing once more. While it might have been planned, the combination of a stunt and voice change makes it all the wilder.
Patty Pendergast at your service.
Oh man, that is so not a turn on.
Oopsie doopsie, I muffed it up again.
Blunt does a fantastic job here trying to keep her cool opposite SNL cast members like Leslie Jones. Number 38, Maine Justice with Jamie Foxx. Right from the jump, this inexplicable sketch separates itself from the typical SNL setup. A courtroom in Maine seems to act an awful lot like one from down in Louisiana.
He done run up the water bill like something I don't know what.
Okay, that's not true.
Hey! You shut your mouth! Shut your mouth, boy. You in Maine now.
As Bobby Moynihan's character questions everything, Jason Sudeikis plays the nutty judge along with Jamie Foxx's bailiff. The real kicker comes when Moynihan's defendant receives his weird sentencing.
And I hereby sentence you to eat one of the spiciest bowls of jambalaya you'd ever think. You'd ever likely to encounter.
Sudeikis flies off the handle, with Fox breaking after hearing some unique pronunciation. Maine Justice is ultimately a party that never seems to let up. With an iconic host stopping by, this bizarro sketch becomes unforgettable.
Bear lily white butt across the swamp to put out that ass fire.
Number 37, Hotel Ad. Billie Eilish proved she could do more than sing, bringing some comic chops to SNL. One of her best sketches was with Kate McKinnon.
We put the hospital in hospitality.
Situated between the DMV and a darkened Sonic. It's the location that will make your Uber driver say, "You sure?"
The bad guy singer is a hotel employee, listing off an oddly specific group of amenities. It is impossible for Eilish to carry on with such an insane script and McKinnon next to her. At one point, the host's co-star seems to mess with her even more. Any frequent traveler might find this whole concept especially memorable.
And breakfast. And breakfast. And breakfast means morning here at Business Garden Inn and Suites and Hotel Room Inn.
After so many twists and turns, the vocalist manages to hold on next to great comedians and her own brother. Talk about a tough assignment for anyone, let alone a chart-topping artist on live TV.
Cult deprogramming.
After prom hand stuff. And hiding from the police.
Number 36, Scared Straight, underage drinking with Tracy Morgan. In every incarnation of the Scared Straight sketches, 3 delinquents run into some rough-and-tumble convicts.
Well, that's how it starts, getting drunk. And I guess where it ends up. A monkey rips your face off!
How would that happen?
Hey, what?
Wait.
Tracy Morgan and Kenan Thompson take over the scene while getting physical with their audience. Outrageous and eager to push buttons, Morgan and Thompson mess with co-stars like Bill Hader. You'll probably be laughing too as the antics reach a breaking point. We can't help but enjoy the over-the-top work all over this sketch. Before it's all done, Jason Sudeikis jumps on his desk and breaks his fellow cast members. We'd certainly call this one a job well done on multiple fronts.
All right. Boys, learn your lesson? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Number 35, Short Shorts for the USA. Another highlight from Will Ferrell's tenure. This sketch shows how well the man does physical comedy.
Hey, sorry I'm late, gang. Traffic on the Jensen overchange was just nuts. So, I apologize.
His character Dale shocks the office with his patriotic and skimpy attire. With short shorts on, Ferrell challenges his castmates to keep a straight face. There's a few breaks along the way as the main comedian stretches out.
We're gonna find ourselves in a scenario where layoffs will be needed in certain areas, but in a new round of hirings will be needed another. That's my 2 cents.
To be honest, we're amazed that everybody doesn't laugh from start to finish. Host Sean William Scott does a decent job contending with this wardrobe monstrosity. The stunning sight will have you laughing or looking away, but either way, you will remember it forever.
I guess what it all comes down to is that the angle of my dangle is inversely proportional to the heat of my meat, right?
Number 34, Inside the Beltway. For this news show sketch, everyone pretends they're going back and forth in time.
Ukraine is likely to be one of many reasons cited in the articles of impeachment. This isn't his first offense, okay? Remember what happened 5 months ago? Let's take a look.
This calls for some costume quick changes in between cutaways. For the most part, the sketch goes well as the cast members pull off a convincing act. This all changes when an eager stagehand enters too early.
It's revolting. It feels like a real turning point in the Trump candidacy.
He gonna win.
It's an honest mistake, but one that alters the rest of the scene. Amy Bryant especially laughs as she lets go of her stern anchor persona. Along with being a hilarious mix-up, this gaffe shows viewers how SNL crew members operate behind the scenes.
I believe that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice.
Number 33, Gift Wrap. As people ask for their presents to be wrapped, James Franco's retail worker cuts his finger.
My finger's basically like a split hot dog right now.
John, I think we need to get you to the medical center.
Pass, Tina. I got work to do.
This starts off a geyser of blood that never stops. The host's character tries to keep things going, but then he resorts to stopping the flow. You can imagine what happens next. Leslie Jones's character becomes the next target, but some of the blood lands in her mouth. Jones looks like she'll be sick at any moment.
Your Christmas dreams are coming true, that's what. Let me find my special choo-choo paper.
Now, you know what? I think think we good, man. Let's get out of here.
Kenan Thompson looks concerned, but the scene continues without anyone losing their lunch. We're just happy that everybody made it to the end without any further mishaps.
A foot, that's what she said!
Number 32, The Leatherman. If you put together Jimmy Fallon and Horatio Sands, you have to expect some breaking.
These are made from genuine diamondback rattlesnakes, bred right here on the premises in our shop.
The Leatherman sketch is not any different. There are also so many squeaks, making every movement from the main cast stand out. You get to watch Fallon's character yell at Sands' sidekick and even use a whip.
Why did I give him that whip for his birthday?
Always treat the customers with...
Makes no sense, really.
With the latter's loud screams, this store visit from Brittany Murphy goes haywire. The host watches as her co-stars laugh, fight, and destroy the place. It is the perfect recipe for some entertaining chaos. On more than one occasion, this setup brought the house down on SNL.
Everybody.
Number 31, Africa Tourism. Call it controversial or silly, but this Adele sketch might be her finest appearance on SNL. The British artist sings the praises of an African vacation with a few suggestive lines in the mix.
A history and lush, dangling foliage.
Far from your average commercial, the script starts to throw in some double entendres. The vocalist fights to keep herself in check despite the funny dialogue.
You're gonna want that coconut water. Last night, I saw the face of God.
To top it all off, Kate McKinnon and Heidi Gardner give such incredible performances. The scene partners remain subdued as the Rolling in the Deep artist breaks throughout. This only makes the whole experience that much more fun to watch.
You can feel it in your stomach.
Tell your travel agent that you want to see Africa. All of it.
Number 30, Beavis and Butt-Head. When Heidi Gardner first turns around in this sketch, she sees Ryan Gosling in a blonde wig and fake nose.
It's the gentleman in the blue shirt and blonde pompadour.
Sir?
This starts a wonderfully bizarre scene that includes Beavis and Butt-Head lookalikes. Gardner's reaction says it all as Gosling and Mikey Day trade places and draw more laughs.
Oh, I'm sorry, me?
No dress rehearsal could prevent her from breaking at the sight of these chaotic looks. The host also loves to break in general, making the sketch even more difficult to control. Both guys have to sit together by the end in another funny moment that the cast cannot take.
You don't know each other?
No. Hi, I'm Dean.
Chef, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you.
Number 29, The Barry Gibb Talk Show, Bee Gees Singers. If it's already hard to take a Bee Gees parody seriously, try doing it with falsetto voices.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a great show for you tonight. Let's get right to it.
Jimmy Fallon plays Barry Gibb doing an incredible vocal impression that throws off Justin Timberlake. The latter singer plays the co-host, with a front row seat to a hilarious setup. It's so ridiculous that eventually Timberlake buckles after the absurd line readings.
Robin, do you have anything to add? Nah. No, I don't. Nothing at all.
The whole concept is already funny enough, but Fallon's hyper performance really makes it even more unhinged. We're kinda surprised that the other performers can keep a straight face at all. It's no wonder they did this sketch so many times, setting up the pop star to laugh even more.
We have been talking it up on the Barry Gibb Talk Show.
Number 28, Weekend Update, Janine Pirro on the Mexico-United States border. Whenever she appears on Weekend Update as Janine Pirro, Cecily Strong remembers to bring a drink.
Oh, I'm still here. My show on Fox is on every Saturday at 9, a full hour before the nursing homes turn off the TV in the lobby.
This particular sketch takes that concept to the extreme. She's known to toss her drink directly at her co-star Colin Jost. In this version of the segment, Strong does that and more as a giant vat of wine appears.
I traveled each
host breaks throughout as he becomes the target of several glasses full of alcohol. At a certain point, you might think that this entire sketch is an excuse to prank him. It's definitely chaotic, but it's also extremely fun to watch the update host break so much. Number 27, New Girlfriend. Reprising his role as Regine, Fred Armisen goes for broke in this physical sketch.
Are you gonna give me a neck kiss?
Watch what happens when I kiss her neck. Watch this.
He plays the girlfriend of Jason Sudeikis' character and doesn't have a problem entering other people's personal space. This prompts laughter from various cast members as they try to hold on for dear life.
She's more than okay. No, her body is like a harp that not only I know how to play, and only my touch is what she responds to.
Armisen ends up in the arms of his fellow co-stars, with even the most disciplined performers unable to make it through the scene without breaking. The whole thing comes crashing down after the lead actor's foot hits the guacamole. Aidy Bryant and Vanessa Bayer are both forgiven for losing it, having to endure the Portlandia star's crazy movements.
Okay, is there any more food? I need to get something down my throat to fight what is coming up.
Number 26, Jeffries with Sean Hayes. Despite their track record, Jimmy Fallon and Horatio Sands are not the only reason the sketch goes haywire.
Look, we work at Jeffries, okay? I have Moroccan dental floss that's more expensive than your entire wardrobe.
What? This is a genuine Looney Tunes jacket.
These two keep the energy loose in the beginning, but things get even crazier when Will Ferrell makes a grand entrance. The latter comedian shows up on his scooter with a small phone.
Okay, you guys. Hold on.
His outfit, props, and overall vibe send Fallon and host Sean Hayes into a giggling fit. Ferrell doesn't stop laughing either as he goes deep into his oddball character. It's unclear if they could have ever done the scene without crumbling, with so many comedic variables operating at once.
Allow us to engage the Concorde then.
I wish I had something higher than first class.
Please.
Number 25, New Military Weapon. You can't completely control an animal in any situation. With that in mind, this idea makes for both chaos and unexpected moments in a sketch.
Major, what am I looking at?
Project Domino, Subject 119C, also known as Doghead Man.
The government's newest weapon is a golden retriever, but in this scene, it's also a natural comedy generator. A dog with human hands is both entertaining and a ticking time bomb.
Observe.
And go, Doghead Man!
Giving the canine a sandwich, the scene becomes even more volatile as the co-star chows down. Cecily Strong tries to keep her cool in the face of uncertainty, but Mikey Day stands in the danger zone. Most of the performers look a little worried, and that probably gives them another excuse to break character. Their hairy co-star does not always cooperate, causing a frenzy in the final minutes.
Doghead Man! Doghead Man! Doghead Man! He's investigating his own body. It happens.
Number 24, Doctor. Some SNL sketches are crazy from the start, using their weird energy to propel them forward.
If it's any comfort, it's not my fault.
What?
It's not my fault that he's dead. I was there for the whole thing. Nothing odd happened in there.
Doctors is one such example, with a strange tale of a surgery gone wrong. Ryan Gosling enters with long bangs, and everything is immediately tense. Things only go downhill from there as each new element is harder to take seriously.
He was very old, he was very sick, and there was already an AirPod inside of him.
By the time Gosling and Bowen Yang's characters are selling cookies, this sketch is completely off the rails. There's even a mishap where Molly Carney clips Yang with a wheelchair.
Okay. Okay, here he is.
Be careful!
With plenty of mistakes, this entire scene was destined to crash in the funniest way possible. Number 23, Weekend Update. Doctor We Notice on Trump's televised health exam. Kate McKinnon almost unravels during the course of this sketch.
We know you're highly respected in your field.
Yes, we notice.
She plays a doctor who's supposed to be talking about Trump, but things quickly take a turn. Her accent alone is enough to break anyone. McKinnon's interplay with Colin Jost only makes things harder, with the two on edge for most of the sketch.
And now he's holding rallies.
Yeah, who does this? He do this. We notice. We hate this. He do this. We notice.
Eventually, the lead comedian tries to take Jost's blood pressure. The Weekend Update host stops the actress just short of her completely losing it. Her laughter brings this exchange to a chaotic climax, creating a hilarious break of the fourth wall.
Kate, are you okay?
Number 22, Court Show. It's always entertaining when dogs show up on SNL.
Okay, everyone sit. Sit! We got a lot on the docket today.
For this sketch, Cecily Strong's judge tries to restore order when the animals do their own thing. The comedian also struggles through the script as the canines act up.
Well, let me tell you something. The dog park is a place for fun and tolerance, okay? I should be so lucky.
Strong laughs as an erratic co-star does not follow its cues. Nobody gets hurt, but you can't help but wonder if any of the pets actually got loose. There's nothing much the performers can do aside from racing through their lines. The controlled disaster gives the show even more entertainment value, providing a few hilarious and off-script moments.
Thank you. Ooh, yep, I knew it. Sorry to say, the jury has sentenced you to death.
What?
Yeah, it seems extreme, but this is dog court.
Number 21, Madame Vivalda. We all wish that Kate McKinnon could be our fortune teller. In this scene, Adele's customer and her friends receive information about their futures.
I see him, he's washing a bag of Doritos with soap. Yes, and you are screaming at him. You're crying, you're screaming, that's not enough soap!
McKinnon's character then focuses on the singer. The comedian and the vocalist lock eyes, but it's the latter that ends up breaking. It's a subtle moment that truly tests Adele's ability to keep a straight face. Clearly having a blast, the musician can't hold back her chuckles as an SNL legend plays opposite her.
Oh no, I see no concert in 2020. Only coloring. Monday, coloring. Tuesday, coloring. Every day coloring. Ha!
Giving the performer a chance to go all out. This sketch includes an unexpected comedy factor that McKinnon brings to every scene. It was also bound to be in another sketch, with Africa tourism showing that the rolling in the deep performer is prone to laughter.
Jungles, the mountains, the ranges.
The rhythm, the drums, the pounding.
Number 20, Lisa from Temecula. Pedro Pascal sits down for dinner with an unexpectedly hilarious guest in this sketch. Ego Wotum's Lisa has opinions about almost everything, especially her well-done steak.
Cook my meat. I don't want to see not one speck of red. I can't be getting sick tonight. I gotta be in court in the morning.
She attempts to cut it and subsequently shakes the table. Pascal can't help but laugh as the dining experience heads into extreme territory.
I didn't tell you guys, but a few nights back, this dog followed me home.
I'm about to tear this thing up.
Bowen Yang also breaks as Wotum's character reveals her absurd beliefs, finally succumbing to the ridiculous premise and set design.
Is everything going all right? We've been getting some complaints.
Oh, 'cause we black?
Just when you think that SNL doesn't make many mishaps anymore, this fantastic sketch comes along to remind everyone of the wonders of a beautiful accident. Number 19, The Lovers with Barbara and Dave. Will Ferrell and Rachel Dratch are the most lovably bizarre couple in this recurring sketch.
We were wondering, is this your first time at the Welshly Arms Hotel? Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon plays the single guy Dave, a fellow hotel guest that just wants to enjoy the hot tub. Fallon instead finds himself at odds with the two swingers.
And until the flies and ants came, methinks it was the finest love-making the world had ever known.
His reputation for breaking character continues in this sketch, which sees even Ferrell falling apart along with him. Drew Barrymore also steps in as a friend of the couple and barely escapes the scene without hiding a smile herself.
Dave. David.
With accents galore, this strange session only gets better with a few unplanned laughs. Number 18, extremely stupid. Even back in the early days of Saturday Night Live, performers still ended up breaking on live TV. This famous sketch with Gilda Radner and Candice Bergen is one such example.
Well, here, have some milk. Oh, thanks.
Radner plays a somewhat inept person that can't seem to get ahead. Bergen's character functions as the brainy voice of reason, but she makes a mistake that says otherwise.
You're not too bright, are you, Fern? I mean, whatever your name was.
The sketch completely fumbles with the guest host's gaffe, and she responds by laughing. Radner carries on without any sign of stopping, while her scene partner can barely hold it together through the extended speech.
Extremely stupid people are discriminated against all the time. And I should know, and so should Fern, because we are extremely stupid people.
Number 17, Fernando's Hideaway with Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. Billy Crystal always has fun with his guests in the recurring Fernando sketch.
I'm in a chipper mood tonight. We got the greatest stars in the history of the world right now who are stealing my plates. I tell you this right now.
During this journey to his hideaway, wrestler Hulk Hogan and actor Mr. T stop by to flaunt their muscles and attitude. The latter pumps iron throughout and even gets a chance at a one-liner.
Now what is this contraption? What is this?
Used to be a parking meter.
Crystal's constant barrage of jokes finally breaks through the guests' tough exteriors. The duo chuckles as Fernando's wild personality proves to be too chaotic for them. Recovering with some spectacular comebacks, the comedian goes toe-to-toe with giants and completely transforms them with a few well-timed lines.
You know when you laugh, your little things there go bambi, 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 bambi.
Number 16, Kissing Family. Brecken brings his boyfriend home. The famous Vogelcheck family has their son and his boyfriend over, introducing the latter to their overly affectionate behavior.
My little boy is a man!
Each and every member seems to kiss each other with reckless abandon. By the time Fred Armisen's father gives a speech, he accidentally hits Bill Hader and sends the sketch into a spiral of laughter.
Sometimes we get so caught up in loving our own family we forget about loving...
The star-studded ensemble then tries to save Kate McKinnon with a daisy chain of life-saving kisses. Every passing maneuver is funnier than the next, making for a finale that nearly destroys the cast with the gleeful insanity of it all. Armisen and Hader in particular are never the same after the halfway point.
That's what I call a touchdown.
Number 15, Massive Head Wound Harry. This party sketch receives an unlikely guest in the form of the injured Harry.
Hey, great party. I'm sorry I'm late. I forgot where you lived.
All of the guests are reasonably alarmed by his massive head wound that causes many of them to run in fear. Dana Carvey lays down on the white couch, but a dog comes by to chew on him. Carvey holds on tight as the canine almost takes off his hairpiece. The actor tries to keep a straight face while the audience loses it with laughter.
He probably smells my dog.
It just goes to show that real animals with empty stomachs are always hard to control on live television. Number 14, Cork Soakers. On a tour of a vineyard, visitors receive a look at the bottling process in extreme detail.
This is where the final step in the bottling process happens, where we prepare all the corks for all the bottles of Brunello that you saw earlier.
Jimmy Fallon and Horatio Sands are two workers speaking about the process of soaking corks, which sounds much different with their pronunciation.
As you can see, we are soaking all the corks in this room right now.
As a result, host Janet Jackson messes up her dialogue as she tries to work through the absurd premise. Fallon and Sands use their comedic accents to dish out more than a few double entendres, which only get raunchier as they keep flying by.
Can you imagine that? Me soaking his cork while he soaked mine.
Jackson seems to be having lots of fun reading the cue cards and enunciating the phrase in question. Number 13, More Cowbell. Often considered one of the best SNL sketches ever, More Cowbell has a following all its own.
By the way, my name is Bruce Dickinson. Yes, the Bruce Dickinson.
Will Ferrell plays the cowbell player for Blue Oyster Cult as they record Don't Fear the Reaper. His enjoyable movements only intensify after some notes from the producer, played by Christopher Walken.
I'll be honest, fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
The focus on all things Cowbell, Farrell's moves, and Walken's delivery only make things harder to stay focused. Jimmy Fallon and others try to maintain their composure and poorly hide their laughter through it all.
Don't blow this for us, Gene! Quit being so selfish, Gene.
We can't blame them either, considering the comical intensity of the key performances. Number 12, Close Encounter. Kate McKinnon plays her most outrageous character in the sketch Close Encounter. She's one of 3 people who had contact with aliens, but the only one that had a much different experience.
Wow. What floor were you guys on? I woke up in a dirty metal dome and 40 little gray aliens watched me pee in a steel bowl. When they took the bowl, walked out.
McKinnon's every phrase is absolutely hilarious with every subsequent detail of the extraterrestrials.
These fancy cats are seeing God. Meanwhile, I'm starting phase 2, which is me sitting on a stool, while 40 gray aliens take turns gently batting my knockers around.
Guest host Ryan Gosling quickly breaks down, sparking contagious fits of laughter from the other cast members. We couldn't do much better considering the hysterically funny dialogue. With the ill-fated journey well on its way, the ensemble barely recovers to say their lines and finish the scene. It also speaks to the sketch's staying power that the actress reprised the role.
Tell me about God. What's God's deal?
Number 11, Debbie Downer, Disney World. Debbie Downer is a showcase for Rachel Dratch's buzzkill character to ruin everyone's day.
Ever since they found mad cow disease in the U.S., I'm not taking any chances. It can live in your body for years before it ravages your brain.
For this sketch at Disney, the entire family has breakfast in an increasingly broken sketch. Nobody is safe as the various cast members break down one by one. Dratch struggles to land her punchlines while her co-stars hold back their giggling, eventually overcome by laughter herself.
We may never know how many people perished.
The chaos only makes the scene more enjoyable as the meal becomes bombarded by endless chuckling. By the time the lead actress has to say her big line, it is much funnier knowing that she can't even do it without cracking up.
By the way, it's official. I can't have children.
Number 10, Weekend Update, Smokery Farms.
Here to comment are the owners of Smokery Farms meat gift delivery service, Vanetta and Wileen Starkey.
Adie Bryant and Kate McKinnon sometimes break during their shared SNL sketches. Selling cuts of meat from bad animals, the performers look like they're ready to lose it in this Weekend Update feature.
You do not need to feel guilty with us, because going forward, Smokery Farms will only serve meat from animals that are individually stupid and bad.
Colin Jost plays along as the duo continues to push through their sketch. Avoiding eye contact with each other, both actresses barely make it through the crazy script without breaking character.
And the scent is strong. Now, our veal cutlet, okay?
Their prop basket of raw meat also throws them for a loop, as its pungent scent floods the set. Building off of the chaotic premise, the comedians have a field day with the writing and stumble through their remaining dialogue.
Oh, yum! Yeah. Now, I gotta say that this, now what is it? You think this? This roast duck got to be.
Number 9, Whiskers R We with Tiffany Haddish.
So come on down for our fall cat giveaway here at Whiskers R We.
This sketch is what happens when live animals feature heavily on the show. With this idea about a cat adoption center, Whiskers R We forces Kate McKinnon and guest host Tiffany Haddish to handle multiple felines at once.
I got the cookie.
The animals soon rebel as the cast attempts to keep the sketch on track. Playing referee to a basket of feisty cats, the actresses introduce more and more pets that don't want to be there.
First I laughed, then he choked me from across the room.
Dumb little jerk.
You look tense. You look tense.
McKinnon has her work cut out for her as she holds a hairless cat that is ready to fight.
You won't have to worry about shedding with Toby.
He shaved everything off for a gay circuit party.
Despite the distractions, the two performers complete the piece without any injuries or major catastrophes. Number 8, the Californians. Stuart has cancer.
I'm glad you came over, Devon.
What, too?
Maybe you should get going before Stuart gets home.
Among the more famous recurring sketches of its era, the Californians has taken on a life of its own with its parody of soap operas and the SoCal lifestyle. The direction-obsessed characters discover dramatic revelations about each other that prompt ridiculous reactions.
I skipped Wilshire and took Beverly over to Santa Monica and took that all the way up.
Hey, Stuart, yeah, I just came over to fix the speakers, the outside speakers on the patio. I think they sound pretty good.
Fred Armisen's wild delivery throws off Bill Hader almost instantly, with the latter unable to contain himself as Armisen and Kristen Wiig play their parts with complete gusto.
Shit, get home! Get back on San Vicente, take it to the 10, then switch over to the 405 North and let it dump you out into Mulholland where you belong!
By the time the Portlandia lead makes a toast, his on-screen friend almost breaks once more.
We'd like to make a toast. Thank you, Aubrey, for bringing this wonderful California wine all the way from Santa Barbara County, California.
You can only imagine getting through a scene like this with some of the most brilliant comedic minds at the top of their game. Number 7, Dr. Beeman's office. Test results.
No, there's no Mark here. My name? It's Mark.
Will Ferrell leads this sketch as a doctor with questionable methods and a habit of taking long phone calls.
He's looking at me right now. His big, sweaty, fat face, sucking in air like a dying fish.
As absurd as they come, this scene features several characters that seem eager to sabotage it at any point. The appearance of Tim Meadows only makes things crazier as he dances.
I'm sorry, there's absolutely nothing I can do for your son, but I can do the robot.
While the couple awaits their child's test results, the doctor frequently says dialogue that's hilariously misplaced. Even Ferrell ends up laughing along with scene partner Molly Shannon in this meandering sketch.
Truth is, we misplaced your baby.
You can tell the writers hit a dead end with the final product, but the performers managed to carry it to the finish line with a knowing wink.
That was a rough.
Number 6, Locker Room Pep Talk. Quarterback and guest host Peyton Manning joins a losing basketball team for this sketch. Hoping to rally his team in the locker room, Coach Will Forte dances to a supposedly inspiring track. Various cast members try to keep a straight face and hold towels over their mouths to stop themselves from laughing. After some stellar moves, Manning joins Forte to dance along with him.
I'm feeling it, Coach.
The ironic track and Forte's flourishes are so ridiculous that everyone is seconds away from chuckling. And through it all, you can tell that the lead performer really goes for it in a sketch that almost destroys the cast. Number 5, Girlfriend's Game Night. In this sketch, Bill Hader plays an elderly man named Horace that joins his partner for a game night.
Hi. Sorry we're late. It's been a chaotic week. Horace's sons are suing me again. Horace, where are you going? To the Chicago... Oh, Horace! Be careful!
The awkward gathering seems to be going well until Cecily Strong has to sit on Horace's lap. Considering the wacky script and direction, it's only a matter of time before somebody loses control.
Don't do that here.
Hurry, it's a good one.
Hader later backs up and is unable to see as he begins pushing the table behind him.
You know what? No.
Taking half the set with him, the performer stifles a laugh as he tries to deliver his lines.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Melissa Villaseñor in particular hides her face as she giggles through the mistake. Thankfully for everyone, nobody was injured, and the set didn't completely collapse. Number 4. Dress rehearsal, Ronaldo and Alexi. This sketch might have been an excuse for two friends to try out their best comedic accents.
Okay, so Santa Claus, he says I'm going to put Rodolfo in the...
As two talkative doormen, Bill Hader and Fred Armisen greet the people who exit their building with tales about Christmas. They also try to maintain their composure through the lengthy stories.
Hey, Bobby, drunk uncle.
You see me?
You see me?
Thanks, baby.
As performers like Vanessa Bayer and Bobby Moynihan stop by, the main duo crack each other up with their zany personalities. Both actors crumble as they can't seem to get through their dialogue without laughing.
So, they made this.
Even Jamie Foxx spots them and tries to hold himself together. In a failed attempt to salvage the sketch, the main players make it all the more hilarious with their fumbled efforts.
And last year, this guy, for a tip, he gave me a red wine. And you know what the label saying?
Vampire in the States?
Yeah.
Number 3. Super Showcase Spokesmodels.
Congratulations, Deborah.
You're on your way.
With two of the funniest performers in SNL history leading the way, this sketch is one of the best moments of both Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph's time on the show. Their two models reveal a list of game show prizes in a string of visual gags.
It's a real all-in-one.
It's a glamorous one day, no night stay, and the bed will be giant Ryan officer.
Doing poses and using accents, the comedians cannot help but giggle during their presentation. Bill Hader also tries to mask his laughter as the piece goes off the rails.
If your mom likes chicken, you might like chicken.
You like chicken, Deborah?
Showing off golf packages and chickens, there's no way any of the comedians could stay professional through this wacky scene. Along with fantastically funny stars at the helm, this sketch is so silly that it was bound to break down. Number 2. Matt Foley, Van Down by the River.
All right, how's everybody? Good.
There are few SNL characters as iconic as Chris Farley's Matt Foley. In one of the show's finest moments, Farley wreaks havoc in a family's basement.
First off, I am 35 years old. I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
The entire scene works as a performance showcase that is so gloriously unhinged that nobody is completely ready for it. Getting up close and personal with co-stars David Spade and Christina Applegate, the loud motivational speaker is so crazy that it's impossible for them to keep a straight face.
From what I've heard, you're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies. You're gonna be doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
The comedian even caps off the sketch by falling into a coffee table, showing the lengths he'll go to for a laugh.
Oh, Matt's gonna be your shadow. Here's you, here's Matt, there's you, there.
With the feeling that the entire cast could have broken down at any minute, there's an added layer of comedic tension in this classic sketch. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Every Stefon.
Hey, Stefon, are you okay? You seem different.
I've had a weird few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stefon is one of the most popular recurring characters in Weekend Update history, with every sketch revolving around a ridiculous list of New York clubs. Each explanation involves increasingly bizarre venues that Bill Hader already has a tough time delivering. But co-writer John Mulaney makes it harder by changing the script at the last minute.
Well, they have a Jewish Dracula.
Oh, what's his name?
Sidney Applebaum.
Okay.
This ensures that Hader trips up during the live show because he has to read several lines for the first time.
For a healthy snack,
That'll be good, yep.
hit the bar and have some Frasians, raisins that look like Frasier. Or try your luck with the human piñata.
With that knowledge in mind, it's amazing that the performer can get through any of his performances. It's also easy to see why he chooses to keep covering his face throughout his appearances.
This place has everything. Asbestos, lupus, the magazines at Supercuts, Dan Cortez.
Did we forget another SNL sketch that went wrong? Let us know in the comments below.